What's going on? Just a little update. I'm gonna stream tomorrow about the Indus Valley. I'm gonna do something about the Moors. I'm gonna get into it. Just want to chill for a minute. Just or chill for a minute. I was looking at some gear. I saw, I think I saw some mics that I want, like the Samsung condenser mic. I don't buy all condenser mics this year. I work on the dynamics later, but yeah, I've been looking at a lot of gear videos and things like that for this channel, enhance my audio quality and things like that. But yeah, I just want to chill for a minute. It's nice. It's cloudy, sun getting low, so you know how it goes out here. So yeah, it's a little muggy. So what's going on for y'all? I'm just gonna walk around a little bit. Yeah, man. Yeah, that strain, I was kind of draining. I was kind of draining from that strain. Mm-hmm. It's kind of draining from that strain. We'll sit back a little bit. I was kind of draining from that strain. But yeah, man. I was trying to set the record straight. I was kind of a little irritated about some things, but I wouldn't say irritated, but annoyed about certain people trolling. But I used to do it too. But I'm kind of cool off of that individual. But he's a joke to me at this point. But it's gonna blow over next month because I ain't worried about it. I'm on some other things. But this month is kind of like, I don't really like August. August is one of those months. It's a lot of tension. I'll never forget when I was in school. It's always tension in August. August is kind of like a breeze. It's just a dead summer and dead weight. But I'll tell you this, I've been bouncing around looking at some gear that I like and I appreciate. I'm gonna probably watch Kuda's tech videos and others to see what I want in the future. But yeah, man, I just want to keep it simple and short. Yeah, it's an update. I will do the Indus Valley tomorrow night, and try to do try to do um what's the one what's the one I try to do is the Moors. I'm gonna look some of the things tonight and try to find certain information on the Moors and things like that, and then I'm just gonna break it down and you know just get a feel what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to really touch on some things. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna have something to line up with, right? So for me, I understand the website is growing and getting a lot of attention and static and bringing information and reading stuff. Because when I used to had a computer, reading great things off the computer microphone and things like that, I had a Dell Inspiron, right? Once I had a Dell Inspiron, I just like, man, it sounds great. But it's actually kind of nice out here. The sun's hiding in the clouds, and I mean, y'all, I think I don't know if y'all can see it, but god damn, it's nice out here. I'm gonna sit on the bench today, flex my legs for a little bit. But yeah, man, check out for that stream tomorrow, and I'll talk the rest of that piece of history. But I will talk about the Moors. I'm gonna break down some of the websites. I mean, some of the links. I won't say website. Some of the information on that website, and just go in and talk about it. I won't go in depth, and because it's a long one, it's a lot of reading. That may not be an open panel. That more stuff, you can look at the information. I might have to read some in the chats. But the Indus Valley is going to be short. I'm just not going to do, I may open up the panel later. It may be an hour run, and then I'm just going to open it up. If y'all want to discuss the topic, I'll keep it up and just keep it subject based and just stick with it. Because what I'm going to show y'all with the Indus Valley, that's a piece of it at the end. But I'll talk about a few things with the slavery and things like that with the on the 11th. Now on the 12th, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got some on the 13th, Friday special. I'll do that because Thursday I'm kind of free. because you know how it is. But Friday I got to stream and all that. But I want to find something this weekend, a Sunday topic I want to talk about. I want to look around and talk about. I think Sunday I want to talk about pragmatism a little bit. I'm talking about pragmatism, and I'm just gonna look it up and say if it's hurting the space and whatever, because I found something interesting in on the sphere or anything or whatever or Zeitgeist. I'll come up with something Sunday because it's a lot of topics I want to just cover because I'm meaning to get to. I should have covered a couple months ago because I got distracted doing different types of content and just filling out, topics that I need to cover. I already covered the important ones on stream, so I'll come up with something. But I enjoyed that DS1 stream. He that was a great stream that he did. He did one about the 5 Ps and the problem solving that they don't want us to do. And I thought that was an excellent stream. And I just got away from Kendra's stream. And I said, I'm gonna let her vent and do her things and things like that. But for me, I'm just chilling right now. It's nice outside, but in my backyard, I'm gonna be all right. Just gonna get my things going. Just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just chilling for the day. So I know everybody's moving around off the internet and things is okay, but I'm not even worried. Yeah, it's August 9th. It's going to be a hell of a week. I might do a Wednesday stream next week. But yeah, self live streams, this is where it's at. You know, you can get live viewers off this thing. Eventually, I'm going to try to go down to the park. People going to be caught up in the winter months talking. But, what's going on, Ricardo? Salute. Yep. And I'm just going to talk about some things. I mean, shouts out to DJ Kuda talking about the Talking Head video. I'll eventually get to that point. Not there yet because I ain't got no cameras on me right away. I know a lot of people want the gear and stuff. Yeah, Talking Head, I'll take that advice, but I ain't got a situation just yet. I'm working on it, but I'm not gonna rush to do that right away. I'm learning about the streaming thing and the audio. I just want to be an audio person. That's gonna be another step forward. What I need to do. That takes time. Because I'm figuring out what my content is now since I got a microphone now and I'm looking at other condenser mics I've been bouncing around. I like this Samsung, not Samsung like in cell phone, but Samsung like Samson, the microphone. And then I saw the Elgato 3 Wave. That's pretty cool. I think Thai City uses that. That's a good one. They have mic stands. I don't look for mic stands instead of boom arms. Boom arms is kind of like you clamp it on a desk or one of those tables. I'll get them later. They're cheap, but for what I'm doing, I ain't trying to be no studio type guy. I ain't no music guy. No, I ain't at that level yet. The studio thing is gonna have to wait because I'm not in a position where I need to be. I got to work on myself to get through that level yet. So yeah, the content is slightly changing, but it ain't really changing much. It's just I ain't worried about camming up because I ain't got no issue in that area. It's just I ain't ready for no green screens. I ain't got time for just podcasts all the time because sometimes I'm gonna self live stream, show myself that way because panels and stuff, people are tired of the avatars. Well, they're not getting tired because people are new. Because you got a lot of new people in the space because the people that's leading it now, I ain't saying leading it, they wanted it that way. So that's the problem. A lot of people is afraid to cam up. You let a female, they use an avatar dictate what the space is, so it's kind of hard to get away. You know what I'm saying? Like once you mess up something, you gotta start from scratch. People don't want you on camera. But now it's time to get us on camera and speak on those things. But that's media, that's mainstream media. But mainstream media is not gonna be like that. And a lot of celebrities don't want to be on camera. You notice that? It's actually going to be the other way around. Now, they're going to try to say they want us to cam up. 9 out of 10, I don't think they don't because celebrities will try to troll you and try to use our tactics. Think about it. They got voice sensors and things like that. Tech is weird. One thing I learned about tech and actual gear, thank you for Kuda for this and other people I've seen years, and people have different microphones and stuff. I kind of like the fact that everybody understands how fast it is. Everything is going to get smaller. And that's why I've learned to say that that's the future we in too. But I appreciate people that coming through. You know, I have a couple of subscribers now, which I mean, shouts out those the ones subscribed. But yeah, man, like what's her name? MGTV, you know, make us go viral. She did pretty good. She had a good stream, and I was in there, and the ladies were so friendly. So you know, I might as well chill with her from now on. She has some hell of a streams. So yeah, everybody's got good content. Shout out to the ones I share the videos, content wise. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing me, stick to it. But you know, but yeah, I was on two panels the other days. I think I was on the Saturday Tunes, and I was on Great Build. I love that stream. You know, I love that stream. Is Black culture evil? Yes, in certain degrees. It was a great question, a great stream, but you got a female derail the panel. I didn't get into it because of that stream. I was going at another person, like the weirdo that I mentioned in that stream, but he's irrelevant. He's the bottom of my shoe. But all I have to say is, man, like, look, it's nothing wrong camming up on someone else's platform. I have no problems in that area. It's just these dudes ain't bold enough to say anything. You know, I ain't weird and following other dudes like that. You got a lot of weirdos on in social media and social network spaces, so I'm good. I already done did it before on my pre-records. Like these dudes are so dumb. I've been a content creator, but I'm gonna blow past them probably this whole year if I focus on the things I need to focus on, and I'll pull in the numbers if I have to. But it's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll see. People are tired of the gender topics and things like that. Yeah, but this next month we're gonna see. You know, I ain't gonna talk about a lot of politics, but I'm gonna get into the historical stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into gear stuff. I know people's doing different things and people's passing through, and you know, shouts to the ones that pass through. But yeah, I like to see. You know, I might. Okay, I got a subject. Wednesday, Wednesday. I mean, not Wednesday. Uh, this coming up Sunday. The history of microphones. But you know what I'm gonna call it? The history of gear. I'm gonna name the title "History of Gear." Yeah, I just got an idea. History of gear. Might have to look at that. Might have to look at that and do some research. History of gear. And I won't say about podcasting. Might do that as a topic. Might do that. Might do that Sunday because I think that needs to be discussed. And I don't talk about broadcasting. Yeah, I got ideas and links for it. Yeah, I got a topic. Thank you for Wednesday. It just came to my mind. Since I'm looking at this stuff, I like to do that. I want to invest in that topic so I can just say, hey, I want to do it. Yeah. So I'm going to invest in it and just stick with the topic and just at hand. So I know people just look at this stuff. Yeah, it's cloudy. A lot of people say it's going to rain and things like that. But you know, it's only 5:12 out here. Yeah, it's cloudy. You know, the sun's peeping out and things like that. But you know, I'm just keeping my mind fresh. Yep. So I'm just out here. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that as a stream. It's just for Wednesday. And I decided I'm gonna do it and look up certain microphone historical histories and things like that and what people are using. Yeah. I'm gonna do that this week, and then coming up Sunday I'll do it. But yeah, I'm gonna say it like this. The subjects I'm gonna pick out, I'm just gonna make them structured and schedule them and do them, and because I'm looking at certain things, a certain gear that I want to take my content to the next level. But yeah, I could say you got to camp up and do all that. Not necessarily. I mean, if you're that type of dude, you can get a couple of subscribers and there and there, or try some things. I'm gonna move around, but it get to a certain level. Now, certain spaces won't let you, but yeah, camming up ain't no issue. But I think that's gone overrated too, to be honest with you. A lot of people just don't want to cam up at this time. Not with these streams. I think StreamYards is not meant for camming up. That's like a group setting if they want it. That's for like celebrities. A lot of people say that's cool, do it all the time, but this space ain't doing that. They're not doing that. If we're doing it with celebrities, that's cool. But outside of that, not so much. Not so much. Because you got a lot of weirdos in these spaces. And that's the problem too. And they live their lives on here. But I try not to. I'm more in the clouds and the distance. I don't live my lives. I don't be in every space like that. But what I've learned is I gotta be different. Now pre-records, I do need camera, need a certain audio, certain mics, so I'll be all right. But 9 out of 10, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna be right. It's worth it. It's worth it. So I'm gonna focus on get those subjects out the way in the Sunday, and I having a good idea. Yeah, it's just an update. What I'm gonna do tomorrow, Wednesday, about the Moors. That's gonna be a long topic, and that may not be an open panel. I'll tell you that right now. That may not be an open panel because I want to be really focused on that subject too. That's a powerful subject. Because a lot of times people are not going to just come through with that subject. I have to do that at nighttime. I have to pick a time and do that, and that's going to be on my Chromebook. But yeah, you could do a live on a headset all day, but on a phone, but with a microphone. But yeah, I'm investing in myself right now. It's going to do it. Just get on to the next level and just put some content out, and then I'll move around. Eventually, I'll try Rumble out sooner or later because I can do some content over there. But but YouTube is YouTube. It's mainstream. I'm still underground. I'm good. I'm not worried about these fears. I'm always gonna be here. And if this thing blows, I'm standing right here. I see people come and go. I did streams on a lot of stuff, and people just come through. I'm not worried about individuals leading it or whatever. They gonna perish. And the next audience saying, when you gonna go live? I agree with Kuda about that. Yeah, I'm prepared. I buy some gear and stuff this month and next month. I'm prepared. But most of my gear is gonna be condenser. This is a condenser year. This is not dynamic gear because dynamic I ain't at that level yet. I'm gonna wait on that because dynamic stuff. If I was y'all, I would go with condenser because I saw some comparisons, the certain microphones and audio stuff. I will go condenser, but I would never go dynamic because the studio thing is not my thing right now. That's some shit that I have to work out to get to the next level. The only way I'm gonna get studio is I gotta have a team and things like that. I mean, we can work together, whatever, but a studio that's gonna be a while for me. I gotta be in the right situation for the right headspace to be in it. It's not wrong having a studio, but I gotta see for what it is here in this state because I gotta rearrange some things. Because I'm trying to experiment with something. A studio won't solve content. It's just people have the same thing. You want to be different. If I build a studio, it's got to be different than everybody else's, but it's an idea. Renting one is cool, but nah, not the content I do because I ain't here for entertainment. I'm here for enlightenment and help others see things because talk about different topics. But the gender topics are dead. If you want to sell out, get you a nice building, have a nice studio up top, do what those guys do. I ain't trying to be them. It's too much broadcasting. You need less broadcasting. You want broadcasting to be right, talk about different things, but podcasting is the future. I saw them mic stands on the old girl's house. I said, that ain't right. But you got to compete with that. You know what I'm saying? Because now everybody, they worry about this lockdown. Well, you ain't able to go to the studio. That's the drawback. But that's okay. You can still get a boom arm and stands and start with condensers. You'll be all right. That's what I'm gonna focus on this month, next month. The dynamic stuff will be later because I have to pick ones that I like. I'm still looking based off investing. You got to have audio sound quality and things like that. I was just looking at some microphones today, and I like some of the condensers, but I saw a video from Alpha Gaming when he said about the Quadcast, the way he rated it. He said that's the best one to put on a boom arm. The only thing, his boom arm is a little different. Put it on the side. Scar RPA, salute. And that's one of those things that you got to look at. It's kind of big on putting on the boom arm and things like that. I like how he set it up, but I've seen something better on Amazon, so I'm gonna check those out. But the thing is, I'm just like, he said he had that. I saw him mention the Blue Yeti. He said they have their little headphones and controls and volumes. Then he said something about the Siren. The Siren is kind of trash. I agree with him on that. But he did a good upgrade. He said the Samsung is better than the Blue Yeti Blue, the small thing. He said the reason being is similar to what the HyperX has. It has its own little patterns and the volume thing to hook it on the boom arm. So when he said that, I'm like, all right. He gave him a decent rating. And the other guy, Podcast Age or something like that, or Podcast Age, he's a popular one. He compared to Michael with the L Wave Gato 3. I like that. So I'm looking at them, see if they got them in stores and whatever. I know Amazon is the thing. I don't like Amazon for one. I want to see if they have them in stores. I want to try Best Buy and some of the electronic stores. That's the only ones that got all those mics. I don't like Yetis and everything, but I'm not going to order shit that I don't care about. I don't like Amazon, period. I'm not an Amazon guy. I don't have a card for them. But I'll look around. And the mics, the company brands have websites too. Now, the ones for sale is my mic. But the S is not for sale. It's like 160. You can get that in Walmart. Might have to pick that one up. It's just I'm getting the S with the colors. Say I have two. Then the next one I'm gonna get another one. It's just for my streams and stuff. Probably for the panels or be a panelist or someone else's. Just experiment. I might have to do some test streams and delete them. See how they sound. Which one is my go-to. Because I'm experimenting with myself voice-wise. Because the next level is gonna be dynamic. So with the boom arms and stuff like that. I've seen all that. And I saw an ad about the Shure SM7V. The Shure ad. It was a black dude playing video games. He had like a thing overhead or a boom arm on the side of his games. He was talking to the mic online. I said, that's cool. I'm looking at different things. But but I will do a history on the microphone history. I will look that up. Microphone history. But I'll look it up because I want to see how the evolution of, I won't say gear, but I'm going to title the stream Gear, the history of gear, period. I'll say in broadcasting to podcasting. I'm gonna do a stream on that. I'm gonna provide links, and I don't want to do reaction videos on it. I'm just gonna show you what they're talking about, and that's just the thing. I don't know if I can show kudos, but I ain't trying to get flagged. But you know what I'm saying? Like I will have that. So you know how YouTube is, they sensitive, but yeah, I might have to put some in the community tabs y'all can watch. and might have to share some shit. And then I won't have to. No, I can do the information way. Yeah, instead of the video. Yeah, instead of my stream go down, whatever. I'll do that. Yeah, it's trying to rain, but it's not. The sun's hiding in the clouds. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. People passing through. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. But you know, I know people's wild right now. But yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying the audio. As soon as that sounded good the other night, and I told him appreciate it. It's last night. And I said, you know, I'm glad I didn't open up the panel because I think I did 2 streams. Yeah, I did that. So we here. So I decided to do one today since it's Monday because no one's not doing anything. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do this and just get my mind right. Because I know people are just working and things like that. For me, I ain't even worried about it. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, self live streams is where it's at for me. Yeah, I'm doing this on the phone, but if I had a camera, I'd be talking to y'all face to face. Have a talking head video. I can't do that. But that's what I've been doing. Trying to get my mind right and focus. So yeah. Yeah, I still got the headset and talking to people and things like that. You know, try these headsets out. But yeah, a lot of people looking at cameras and stuff. A lot of people say, oh, he's got a microphone and stuff. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But all mics ain't the same. I want to try ones on the phone too with a headset. I want to try ones too. What's the best one with the headsets? I don't look for a lot of things up. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all gonna see. I gotta look at things that what's gonna work for me because I feel like this is gonna be one of these topics that I can come outside and just see what's up. So I'm just not saying that's a bad thing. It's a good thing. But see, I'm on a headset right now with a microphone, as y'all can tell. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on that right now. I'm just researching about audio stuff. See, I'm an audio person myself, how I sound because I have a deeper voice, heavier voice. I'm learning about my content and learn how to be crisp with information I got. Because see, I can do audio videos and talk about history of things and little politics and philosophies. I can sound great. I don't see how as a panelist I will sound. And that's the whole point when I did on Kuda streams that he did. It was nice. He's got a lot of information, but since he's in a music background, he can tell you about dynamic microphones. A lot of them can tell you, but not many. But you know, but podcasting is been this way. A lot of people been podcasting for years, but not just every YouTuber becomes a podcaster. So since you got these apps growing, they're trying to get everybody into podcasting, which is kind of the wave of YouTube. And he tried to say it's gonna be 30%. Yes, 30%, but Chaos Reign and what you call it, Red Supreme said it's gonna be 40%. Not everything else. Yeah, they got those other things, but that don't matter. If those things become the shit, it's gonna be this type of stuff. You got to be careful what you're getting into. Like, yeah, a lot of people say you can turn this hobby into a job. You can, but 9 to 10, most people say, nah, you're wasting your time. They got that job outside. But see, you gotta understand, offline, there's real tech jobs too. Don't have to require you to go to school, and it can be the same thing. You can podcast in person and then be online at the same time, but it's a real job in the company. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like internet TV. They're not gonna let everybody stay at home and be crammed in. It's not gonna happen. Those years is done because every state's not gonna get shut down. Because see how the Democrats, I'll tell you a secret, how they work. They're not gonna shut you down fast. They wait till next year to see how you're testing in January. It ain't gonna really start until after Christmas. They're gonna shut everything down after Christmas. That's my prediction. The fall, like I said, winter's coming. It's not gonna happen. No, because you still got dudes, distracted fuckery. People want to die in the streets, not doing the proper precautions. Because Democrats ain't playing with y'all. That's why Trump failed to do the things he does. And a lot of people think he's gonna save the country. No, he wouldn't. A lot of people would be dead too, either way. He was not functional as a president. And I say F both of them. Fuck both of them. Because Biden, I predicted he was gonna win because a lot of reasons. They're trying to bring the new right to destroy this country, but it's not the right that y'all think it's going to be. But yes, there will be three parties in 2024. A lot of people trying to say it ain't. I said this on Kuda's panel. I said this on many panels on Art New Style, and I said this again when Biden won. Because Trump, what he did, he decimated the left. I don't know why people saying the left is at fault. Da, 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 da. It doesn't exist anymore. Just like the right don't exist anymore. It's all fakery. What you're gonna see is people with different ideologies coming out. That's what's happening right now. It's not a bad thing, but it's the future. You know what I'm saying? It's same with podcasting. Everything's getting smaller. You know, tech is strange, and we don't know what 2024 will bring and 2022 will bring because there's gonna be a lot of elections going on. So people are gonna turn out next year. See, this year they're running. They're running right now in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's paying attention. But pay attention to the fall and the beginning of next year. There's gonna be a lot of debates for your governors. See, my state in Georgia, we're going to have a new governor because nobody likes Kemp. His ass is up out of there. But Stacey Abrams is running. So what I'm looking at, the economy wise, we're looking at based off that level. So we're straight. A lot of people say we're gonna be home crammed up. I highly doubt that because the older folks, I think some people say they're gonna die. Yeah, they're gonna die anyway. And you got people my age will try to get those jobs or whatever. That's what people say. But 9 to 10, they don't want to go back. Well, they're gonna die anyway. Doesn't matter. That's what y'all want. There ain't gonna be no Armageddon this year. No, it's not gonna happen because people are too stupid, too blind, and no one cares. It's America. Like America's trying to hang on its empire. Like, don't follow that Chinese bullshit. It doesn't exist. They're controlled by the white man. They have no power. The internet's gonna change the ball game. Here's what's gonna happen. If 5G comes this coming up next year from 2024, how great it is, a lot of people won't be in the house. I promise you that. This disease will not last 4 or 5 years. It just won't. If y'all believe that, you fucking crazy. It's just like the Spanish flu. That's all it is. The Spanish flu is more deadliest of all time. This one is kind of beat it. It's just got a 3-year grace period. But the cure is, I already know it's silver and something. But it's expensive. It costs $1 billion and nobody wants to talk about that in the sphere because they don't know nothing about diseases. Some of them are man-made and some of them are real. You can die. A lot of people think it's a bug. It's not just a bug. That's why I disagree on Fastlane. It ain't a bug as you think. No, this shit's real. People are dying left and right. They're looking for cures. The top knows what's going on. It's judgment. My boy, me and Elder Young One was teaching Armageddon years and years ago, 9 years ago. They didn't believe us. We said the same shit. But you're going to see it next year. Because I don't know what next year's going to be like. To be honest with you, I ain't worried about this year. This year is not really a wash. It's somewhat of a wash. Last year was a wash. This year is just the beginning of who's tested without the lockdown. Because Armageddon don't have to be a lockdown. It can be when people's not worrying about nothing, they just let loose. You know what I'm saying? You already locked down for doing other things overseas, but not here. You know what I'm saying? The country's collapsing within, and people are tired. They don't want another riot. And they definitely don't want another riot in the winter. They have to get you in January. That's my prediction for that. And if that don't happens, wait till the spring around my birthday. Now you know. Now you know. So that's the future. And I'm not even worried about it because the future is bleak for most people. But some people, they're going to make it and do their thing. We got to see. People's making moves. I'm not worrying about Armageddon. That can come any day now, but nobody wants that. I'm sorry to tell y'all, the white man don't want that. Because that's an excuse if we rule. I've been teaching that shit for 9 years, and people still gonna look at it like, oh, what's this nigga talking about? Blah, blah, blah. He's talking about Armageddon. They don't want to hear that. Fasting's on the money. He ain't right on certain things. A lot of people gonna disagree and argue. I mean, he better be careful with his channel because I tried that shit 9 years ago. I'm still on that type of time too, in a black pill sense. Nobody wants that conversation. Nobody wants that bill. Nobody wants to deal with reality, what it is. They don't want that utilitarian conversation. They don't want that. It's too much pride. You talk about utilitarianism all day and push it into space. Nobody wants to hear it because they'd rather be nihilistic and start dying and be barbaric like atheists and anarchists out here having crazy beliefs, Zeitgeist beliefs. But you can't tell niggas that. You can't tell rednecks that. You can't tell certain people that. But what I've learned is over the years, my experience online, talking this stuff and try to talk on the job offline, it's not that fun. See, I was red pill in that moment. I didn't become black pill till I understand how people function. When I used to work 2 years as a barista and learned about people's problems and things like that. Yeah, I served the little drinks and snacks and things in the company, but I also learned about people. I had the knowledge. I wasn't dumb. I wasn't your typical barista. You had to talk to people, communicate, and especially if they had real problems, and especially if they was going through depression and things like that. I was kind of like a somewhat of a therapist in a way because people come in there because I know how to communicate so well and got along with certain people. But what I've learned was I built a foundation for myself. But see, at that time, I wasn't doing YouTube. I was getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even worrying about what time it was. But the main thing was I built a foundation. I built what was going on. But I had no issue with anybody else. So, yeah, I had that structure and foundation, but I'm not even worried about it. My neighbor's mowing the yard. She's mowing the yard. Ain't that hell a black woman, huh? Black woman. Yeah, let me stop. Mansfield talk. But, I'm just going to go over here. But, yeah, we just talking about it. So we're going to be over here for a while and just stick with it and stick to the poise, the question. But, yeah. So as what I was saying, you got that knowledge, man. You got to make sure you're building your foundation, things like that. So you go in here and build. So right. But yeah, I'm not even worried what's going on and over here. I'm just building that foundation, whatever. So but yeah, everybody's talking about this, oh, winter's coming, I think I listened to Big J about that. He was tripping about that. Everybody's saying the same thing. Yeah. Last time I used to talk like that, that's about 9 years ago too. I was on that type of time. But we'll see. We'll see. I know people's worrying about 2022 and they try to say it's gonna be bad. Well, things are gonna get bad. But it's not gonna be for us. I mean, we gotta get off that. No, it's the elite. It's the light white elite. The two J's I told you about, the suits and EWs, man. A lot of people say ain't losing power. They're fucking losing power around the world. And it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed and mayhem overseas. But we'll see. We're gonna see what next year will bring. It sounds like tomorrow will bring, right? Because each day, the Most High give me a blessing to live another day to stream with y'all asses. He gives me the most day to live and eat and drink, whatever. He determines when I'm gonna die, right? But I can't mention the scriptures. Oh, what did Tampa say? He said, break down the Bible. I will. I will do a stream on that. I will do a stream on that. I just gotta find Minds and the Apocrypha. I gotta find it. That's another idea for Tampa. I'll find Minds. It's gonna be brief. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not a New Testament thinker. I agree with Elder Young One, but I understand people getting in Christ and stuff. I ain't gonna get in that argument. So, I'm far from the New Testament now. The good spell, the gospel, the new gospels. I mentioned that in my pre-records. I know people gonna disagree. Well, that's cool. But I wasn't a Christ believer. I was as a Christian though. And I try to mix it with the Hebrew stuff. I said, nah. I thought I was seeing Dr. York explaining the New Testament. Yeah, I was on that type of time. But then I eventually turned to the Hebrew Israelite thing around 2011 from 12, and then stick with the Torah. You know what I'm saying? I stuck with it. But after that, I'm just building my content. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to stick with it. I know people are going to disagree, whatever. That's okay, the video. But all I got to say is, man, like, do y'all. I'll do that topic some other time, the Bible and stuff. I'll break it down. I might do that next week. I just got to get my shit together and find the Apocrypha and things like that. I got to look around in the closet. I think Tampa told me you need to do that. I will. That's going to be tricky, though, but I will. But the Hannibal shit, I'll do that, too. I might have to do a stream on that. And got the Babylon Timbuktu. I want to do that as well. Will do that. And I'll finally do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the reasons to stick with it. But after that, I'm just gonna just build off that stream and just dominate. But yeah, this is like a self live stream. So yeah, y'all can marinate on this. So I understand people are busy and doing things, and I'm just like, okay, bro. So yeah, I'm not gonna stay this on for an hour, but yeah, I mean, appreciate y'all coming out, and I'm gonna sign off for a minute and go back to certain streams. I'm gonna look up some more gear, but yeah, I just want to just drop in and update what I'm gonna do tomorrow and Wednesday, and then next week. But I'm gonna schedule something Sunday, so we'll see about it. All right. So with that, I want to say peace and shalom.